Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Makeda's Bakery or Makeda's Homemade Butter Cookies. This is the place where young Dolph unfortunately lost his life, right? Now, somehow they have come to be under a lot of scrutiny on social media. Like, a lot of people are looking at Makeda's Bakery with the side eye. I'm going to keep it real, man. Now, recently, one of the employees from Makeda's Bakery came to social media to do an interview with a YouTuber by the name of Ratchet TV. Now, within that interview, there was a lot of gems. Now, there's only a couple of parts I want to break down, but some of the things that he reveals is going to show that this case is going to come together in the future like you wouldn't believe. Now, before we get to the specifics and play some of these clips, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this Makeda's Bakery and Makeda's Butter Cookies situation, man. Now, young Dolph lost his life in their business. Now, through no fault of their own, this took place. Like, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I know a lot of people are skeptical about this establishment because of a lot of things that have been going on in the back end. And really, if you want to hear some of the more in-depth details about that, check out the entire Ratchet TV interview. I think he did a really good job, man. Now, to be real, though, the employee that was talking, he was saying a lot. He said a lot, man. He probably even said too much. But it starts off with him giving an explanation of who he is and why he works there. And I was surprised to find out that he's related to the owner. So let's look at that for a second.
You Maurice Hill Jr.?
Yes, I'm Maurice Hill Jr.
Now, as you heard there, they confirmed that he's Maurice Hill Jr. Maurice Hill Sr. is the owner of Makeda's Homemade Butter Cookies, man. So this is the owner's son, and he's also an employee. So his inside knowledge has several levels, man. And as we're going to get to, he knows about the security cameras. He knows about who exactly was with Dolph. It's a lot going on. So let's play this first clip.
Why your mama didn't step in?
My mama just pulled up to the scene.
So why did she say that? What she said? Why did she say it?
What, my sister?
Yeah, she said it happened inside the shop.
He got shot. When he got shot, where was he? Inside the shop, right?
No. Did he get shot inside?
When he got shot, where was Dolph?
Did he get shot?
He didn't get shot outside the shop. He was inside.
Now, just to clear some things up, there's a lot of rumors that are swirling around about the owner's daughter and the guy who's talking right now, his sister. Now, there's rumors that she was actually on the Jerry Springer show. She had, previously tried to be an artist for Yo Gotti's label. There's a lot of rumors. Now, I haven't seen nothing to confirm that except for the sources that are online. Now, based on his tone and based on the interaction between him and Ratchet TV, you can tell that he's upset. He's like, okay, man, we gonna tell you this story a million times. And he's going off the story that we've already seen in the media. What's crazy is there's been a lot of stuff online that have pointed to other things that took place. Now, also, there's footage of, one of the guys getting arrested out there that's, was allegedly shooting back for Dolph. Now, let's play this next clip and we'll delve more deeply into what's going on.
So, but the people who shot him was inside.
No, the people who shot him was outside. You saw that they pulled up in the white Benz.
See nothing. I saw some steel pictures. Did you see it?
That's what they're showing y'all. They're showing y'all the real. You don't want to accept the real.
Did you see it?
Did I see what?
The footage.
Now, there were a lot of pauses there where it didn't seem like, the employee was giving straight answers, man. He was giving answers from an emotional basis. It seemed like he's tired of answering these questions. So when he was replying, he's got a lot to think about. He's got to make sure that he covers the back of his family to make sure they don't look like they're doing anything sketchy. And he's got to make sure that he, puts out the story that they've already put out there to make so people don't call back to what they've said in the past and say that they're lying. So between this interaction, there's a lot of feelings, man. So they're going back and forth, and you could tell he's feeling annoyed. Now, that long pause at the end there has a lot of people saying, was that the aha got you type moment? But let's continue.
Did I see the footage? No.
So y'all didn't have no footage on the inside?
We got footage of the inside. The police got the footage on the inside.
But y'all didn't see it.
My dad and my mom saw it. My dad had to show the police how to even work. He gave them for everything, all evidence.
Now, in that exchange, we find out that the police do have footage of what took place inside the establishment. So there is video of what took place. So hopefully everything that he's saying is true because, we'll be able to confirm it in the future when that video footage is released. Because the Memphis PD, they've been doing a good job of putting all the clues out there, or at least putting all the evidence that they've received or the alleged evidence. So that way everybody can see it in the public and have, they're being very transparent, I'll say, So this lets us know that there is footage of what went down inside, even though, we've only seen the still pictures of what went on outside. Yet to have seen a whole video, so that has a lot of people skeptical as well. But let's continue.
So
From a picture?
So who was in there with Young Dolph? He didn't have no security, so who was in there with him?
He the with the dreads. That's who with it.
He was. Why he didn't get shot?
Both of them was because Dolph stepped off to the side by himself to take a phone call.
How you know that?
Now, in that clip, he also says that Dolph was with somebody. He was with a guy in the dreads, and this guy can be seen in footage later or even pictures later talking to the police after the incident, and a lot of people assume that was Dolph's real security. Now, he was asked also that, yo, man, how do you know that? If Dolph was on the phone, he took a phone call while he was being shot. It would seem like we would have found out information about that. So I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure dude's got his story straight, or at least reference all the people who were there or talk to the people who were there, because there's parts in here where he wasn't actually there. And he said his dad pulled up and his mom pulled up when the incident happened. And from the news story that we watched where Maurice Hill and his wife told the story, it didn't match up with that. Some of that just didn't match up because in the news story, they said, they said something a little bit different. It sounded a little different. Now, I don't want to be one of those people that the details, little details make me think that somebody's lying or whatever. But obviously, based on the rumors out there and based on the evidence that we've seen or the things we've seen online, some of these things aren't adding up. So that's why I like to wait until we get something official from the MPD or something like that, because they'll be able to put the whole picture together and we'll really get an understanding of what went down. But let's check out this final clip from that interview.
How do you know he went to go take a phone call, bro?
Bro, because that's what happened. That's on the inside footage.
So you know for a fact he went to go take a. He went to go take.
I know for a fact he stepped to the side to take a phone call. He didn't see. He was on the phone. These pulled up, shot up the shop, shot Dolph, drove the. That's it, bro. Then nobody said up. We ain't got no reason to set this man up. We don't owe him no money. He don't stash Makedas. What the y'all?
Okay, now in that part, he touched on several things. He said, that he knows for a fact that Dolph took a phone call. Now, that could be confirmed. Like, people can confirm that, or whoever he was talking to can confirm that, right? So he stuck to that point, right? Then he also wanted to end it by saying that they did not set up Dolph. Like, they had no part in setting up young Dolph. And, that's a big rumor that's out there. Now, I'm not saying that's true in any way, and I have not seen any proof to say that's factual or to substantiate that in any way. But, man, a lot of people are skeptical about the news that they've been receiving in regards to this case. And it's interviews like this that bring to light different, little intricate details. So I'd like to say, man, this was a good interview to watch. So please watch it in its entirety. But, man, we found out a couple of different things. We confirmed that there's footage inside. There was definitely somebody who was with Dolph, who was allegedly security. We still need to find out a couple of different details about, about the phone call or whatnot. But, man, that's eye-opening as well. Because I'm wondering who was on the phone with young Dolph at that moment. That's a tragic moment to be on the phone with him. But as these details come out, man, I'm be on top of it. And, man, wait, hold up. What do you guys think about this, man? Do you think that this guy, the Maurice Hill Jr., and the employee, one of the employees from Makedas, is actually not telling the truth in this situation? You know what I mean? Or do you believe that he's telling the truth? It's just hard to keep up with all these details and to put this whole thing together. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.